StartupBus, this annual competition, is like a hazing ritual. You get on a bus with people that you don't really know, pitch your idea on the front of the bus, and then over the next 3 days you need to go from an idea at the front of the bus to forming a team and then building a product that people can actually use and that you can demo a few days later.
Get in the picture. Everybody get in the photo, slide over.
You are meeting new people that you've never met before in your entire life. We're coming together to try and have that kind of startup culture. Everything's going to be crazy and weird, and we're going to hack all night.
So we're going to be stopping at entrepreneurial hubs along the way: Durham, North Carolina, New Orleans, Louisiana, where we'll be meeting up with Florida and the Alumni Bus, get to feel all the projects that we're competing against on other buses. In San Antonio, we're going to be having semifinals and finals for the whole event. All the startups are going to be preparing for that moment.
Oh my goodness, take it down, take it down. Spray a little more. Oh.
In a startup, you need 3 disciplines. A hacker, a software developer, someone that can, in a really short period of time, use their available resources to build the product, the designer to design the interface and the flow and the look and feel, hustler, a marketing business development person.
So you really need not only a skilled hustler, but many developers and many designers.
My skill set is marketing and PR.
I'm a full stack developer.
I'm a hustler, mad PR connections.
I'm prepared to program on a bus for 3 days.
And I came on board as a developer.
Not your first sticker.
That's how you do this.
It's SEAL bootcamp training for tech entrepreneurs.
It's very chaotic, but then this structure emerges out of that chaos. What can you build on a bus in 3 days?
I'm looking for coders. I would love to have both web and mobile because my idea incorporates both sides.
I have no idea what I'm doing tomorrow morning, but I know that in the next 6 hours I'm going to come up with it and I'm going to run with it.
So this is going to be really different than what we're usually doing. I doubt we're going to get much sleep.
Let's see, okay. Oh God, sorry.
I am expecting to pitch an awesome idea and get everybody on the bus wanting to be on my team.
We're going to actually try and make real businesses come out of this. True grit, my friend. True grit.
Now it's time for the luggage.
The bus from Silicon Valley, and a Midwest bus, a Southeast bus, a Masters bus, Mexican bus. What we're building is an international community of entrepreneurs.
Back in the olden days, there was only one way to travel, and that was by foot.
Organising StartupBus is like organising a wedding. I tell all the conductors to make this feel like it's their bus. But I gave free rein to Ray. It really pushed the limits of some of the people on this bus, because Ray's actually a very successful entrepreneur that gets invited by the White House for the things that he's done. The Masters bus, which was actually a bunch of alumni, we had a very different criteria there. We will put a big focus on building a product. It's not just a pitch deck. Then we have a bunch of tech entrepreneurs on this bus who have done various things. A lot of them are conductors who have run StartupBus. A Buspreneur is someone that has participated in StartupBus and launched a startup on a bus, coming against Ray, and so there was just a lot of conflict there.
The Egyptians started to develop something a little different, and they took a square and they cut the corners off of it and they made it round, and they developed something amazing called a wheel. And before long, people developed carts, and carts could be pushed or hauled, and people started to realize that you can attach a wheel to a box on an animal and you can pull it, and that is a way to get from one place to another place. After that, people started to recognize that, well, there's ways to make the box nicer. Today's motor coach is powered by that big, strong Series 60 Detroit diesel engine. No more on the 4 wide horses, today 400 wide horses. So you might ask yourself, Ray, why are you the conductor of this very startup bus? How in the world are you qualified? And the fact is, I'm just barely qualified. Startup bus involves 2 things that I love very much. One of those things is motor coaches, and the other thing is businesses and startup businesses. So when you put those 2 things together and that becomes something called StartupBus, well, that's very close to my heart. I'm not a perfect conductor. I'm going to do my very best, and I know that everything isn't going to go perfectly. For this competition, we want you to identify a vision, to then build or demonstrate a prototype. Also, create a business, and basically those are the things that you're trying to do here. The rules are out. All bets are off. You can do anything you want to. You can pull from outside, you can pull from inside. I don't care what you do. Don't forget that you can use the E-Lancers for free, and a special thanks to E-Lance for sponsorship of this startup bus. With that, we're going to get started with the introductions. Good morning and welcome aboard.
Even the pitching process on StartupBus is very brutal because you're pitching an idea and there might be 30 ideas pitched. And in this year's StartupBus, I think we hit a whole new level.
I'm Adam from upstate New York, Syracuse, New York. I am a designer. I design my face off every single day. And what else am I supposed to say?
Pitch.
Oh, pitch.
Hi guys, my name's Curtis Klein. I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma. My idea is small business owners are struggling with the credit application process. RepCheck will be an online productivity tool that will help small businesses manage that credit application process.
Hey, my name is Dave Casino. My background is back-end programming. I want to offer my skills, offer my services.
My name is Greg Ross Monroe. My uncle was a programmer. My mother is a programmer. My grandfather was a programmer. I am originally from South Africa. This accent is not fake. I do not do it just to impress the girls, but I do it to impress the girls. That's it. Thank you very much. I'll be here all week.
So my name is Igor Lebovic. I am absolutely enamored by Curtis's idea, and I'm hoping to be a part of the team, which is the RepChecker idea.
So I was on the 2011 San Francisco StartupBus. We have an idea that we're working on already called RepCheck. It's going to disrupt an industry giant.
My name's Kevin. I was on the Tampa bus in 2011. I think this idea is probably going to make the most money. It's big. All we're doing is making a little device that we put in all the machines. It's a wireless card that talks to their logic. That's $1 billion idea. That's what the investors want.
Hi everybody, I'm Javier Ayala. I'm from Monterrey, Mexico, front-end and also back-end development.
My name's John Hartman. I've done small companies, startups. I currently work for the Home Depot's e-commerce division. This year, thing I'd like to try and work on, an idea to help people that are trying to move up in their careers.
My name is Greg Svitak. I'm from Cleveland. I'm kind of a hacker and a hustler and all mashed together as one. I'm going to work with David and Justin here on Munscription.
Stuart Adams. Last year I was on the Louisiana Startup Bus. The app that I like to pitch is called Yank. If you have your phone on your shoulder and you're running, you could yank the headphone jack out and it automatically sends an alert.
I have an idea that I'm very passionate about and I want to share it with you. Agile project management platform for social good.
My name's Justin. I was on the first bus. I put together a team called Dorm. We won the first bus. I'm working with the Nomscription team.
I'm Kyle Eschenroder. I was on the Tampa bus, the Florida bus, 2011.
I'm Ramiro Fidalgo from Mexico. I had cancer 5 years ago. I survived. Woo! And when I was taking chemos and all that stuff, I needed to take like 15 pills. The idea I have is a mobile application that reminds you when to take your pills.
So my name is Fernando. I'm originally from Colombia, but I flew in from Finland. Go figure. If any of you guys want to bounce ideas about it later on, great. If not, then I'm also here to have a little bit of fun and I'm happy to contribute to anybody's ideas.
My name's Will. I own a marketing agency and a blog for entrepreneurs and marketers. I want to create basically eye tracking software down to the point where I can track how many people look at me per day or in any given time.
Thanks, Will. What's the name of this?
We can just call it Eyes for now.
Eyes. Feel the caresses of the road as this startup bus moves so smoothly down the road. Welcome everyone again to the Startup Bus Alumni Masters Edition. Now we're going to just recap those pitches that were given and we want to make sure that we covered every front. Auto Empower, RepCheck, Nomscription, Merchandise SDK, Job Promo Plan, Caching, Eyes, Yank, App Religion, French Door, Dr. Wall, My Social Good, Hot Potato, MedCheck, Voice Command News, and also add Geriatric Chat. Geriatric Chat.
Building a team in general, I think, can be a challenge. The key for building a cohesive team is finding some people that are kind of low drama. Everybody that I've met on the bus is a capable person in their own field. So I'm not that worried about having the absolute most ace developer. I want guys that can work together.
The next 24 hours, I really want to get a good start, that the whole team can be really excited about the 48 hours that are going to be after that are going to be even harder than the next 24.
Pick this place strategically for this stop because of the historic nature, old Civil War house, Shenandoah University, beautiful trees on the right and the left.
Got a great idea. We're going to talk about how every day our users will be able to hit a button and get their lunch right away. I've already spoken to one other coder, so it's the two of us, and then we've got a good friend of mine, Justin Isaf. He's a really creative guy.
And so Justin, I think that whenever things are a little more settled down, I'm going to try and get a UI app where you can start importing meals into the system. So we're going to have a menu for San Antonio and a menu for Austin.
Can do.
This guy knows the startup bus in and out. He's not technical, but he's basically got the rest of the skill set down. Over the next 24 hours, a lot of work to do.
Researching restaurants in San Antonio.
We want to get a working mobile app where we can hit a button and create a food order.
Look at the kind of cars they have in this city. There's no cars, they just drive these. Happy face flag. Let me check on that. All right, go ahead on in there, you're good.
Great Ideas come from, or where ideas come from. It talks about how ideas can sprout out in multiple countries, multiple geographic areas simultaneously without even interaction. It's just all the things in the ecosystem are there, and we're just putting blocks together and saying, oh, what this plus this. So it happens all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of times some of the best ideas are when you see something and you just want to change it a little bit.
There's small ways that you have the dad who forgets every little thing. You download the app, they're all working collaboratively. And this can be done to create huge events that have more users. The bigger event, the more you charge. Monthly subscription, you can easily monetize it. You can put all this in the cloud, it's live. There's nothing really like it out there.
Can we use your payment processing?
You can do the payment processing, and that's already done. That's already done. We can make this thing happen.
I think the Masters Bus in particular had a very challenging time because Ray Land, he interpreted his role as a conductor as very much literally a conductor on a bus when he was conducting a tour. Everyone's trying to build a product and they don't care about the scenery. They don't care about where they're going. They just want to keep building on things. And so I think that might have contributed to some tension on the bus.
Okay, everybody, do not panic. I'm going to be doing a little bit of maintenance on the roof here, a little bit of work, and I'll be right back. Do not panic.
Seriously.
Technically the company that you're starting.
Oh my God.
I say we lock him out. Dude.
Whoa, that's my boss up there.
I thought you were...
All right, we did good. We did real good.
We'll do it in 2 phases. Yeah, you guys all fixed up there? Wednesday. And then if we open that after that, we'll do
Should I do like mock-ups with native vendor controls? Because you guys are just going to use them, right?
Yeah.
If you're part of the bus, it's intense. It's a combination of not sleeping for a week, traveling, which is exhausting in itself, intense deadlines, where you're working around the clock with the pressure to launch something. You just get delirious, I think.
Just raise your hand if you have a team formed and you're on a team. Thank you so much. Awesome. Raise your hand if you are not on a team or you're not sure what you're really doing.
I never know what I'm doing.
Good. Okay. Rep check, numscription, job promo plan, caching, yank, and my social good. So at this time, everybody, I'm gonna leave the other names up there just to help to prompt you to think and to prompt you if you want to change or something like that. Of course, whatever you want to do is fine.
The exhaustion, it just adds up, and after a few days, you just collapse. This is the beauty of StartupBus.
I just need to know that you all are down. If you say to me you're down, I'm gonna work hard for you. I'm gonna work very, very hard for you, and we're gonna make something happen. Okay?
All right.
All right. That's a milestone, I think. Hey, sir, hold on. We're gonna show you something. We have a cocoon here. This is what you call a startup bus person in sleep. He is a ostrich. He's gone under the dirt, put his head in the ground, and now he is sleeping. He is building a startup. This is a future CEO. He has put his head in the ground. He's sleeping. See the air hole here? Let's a little air in for his ears. Hold on, check him. Let's see. Okay, see, still working fine. Okay. To grow a proper startup buspreneur, you must first plant them deep into the ground. Then you must love them, massage them. You must water them, sprinkle them, add fertilizer, and then you have to let them grow. And that
it feels like to be a cat.
Next time on Startup Bus.
This environment is not too friendly for work. A lot of the time we're cramped into the seats. We're trying to find a way maybe to sit sideways or somehow get enough room for the hands just to keep coding through the trip.
And I care about you, but there are going to be some times here that are going to involve some hard love. Whose sick, twisted idea was to make people turn on each other? This is a TV show. It was my idea. Things are going to get pretty crazy.